really hate when people pity me just because I'm single. In fact, having a conversation with someone like you feels like being thrust into a circus, but I don't think my act is quite good. See, I try to somersault you with my eyes and mentally catapult you through rings and hoops of aerial oblivion until you land somewhere past the moment before I pretended not to care what you think, but the truth is, I hate it. My gut starts to do these weird acrobatic stunts because on the inside I am flipping out as you undo me with all of your questions. Like tight ropes unraveling under my unbalanced toes, I start to wobble and tip in the air around answers, careful not to stumble and slip down into the pity-filled net you prepared for me right below tension. And just above payment, I realize I am not safe in this conversation here with you. As I watch you nod and call me sis, when I just call you a judge on the sidelines, just waiting for me to risk vulnerability and stutter step my way into misrated perceptions you tailor-made for me to outfit, yet your measures of success are way too short. I'm a bigger person than the dimensions of your box. And see, this could have been a great conversation.
Yes, it could have.
Except now, now we're 6 whole minutes into this routine and already I'm on display. A showcase of contortions, balancing acts, and uneven bar routines. My mouth, my words on exhibition where verbs are performances and common nouns compete with running time clocks where every subject from my lips is subject to deductions and prepositions. Plie allow for balance and bronze and score sheets pierce my compound sentences like perfect landings that I could never quite nail. It's always around minute 6 when it happens. When you judge, start to tally up the marks of my life and determine you can never call me a champion. No, champions are adorned with distinct accessories. Physical evidence of prized potential and conquered hopes, yet you see none when you look at me. So you start to wonder, how is it that her talents and gifts have taken her all over the world, yet she's never seemed to have won herself a ring? Not even a tan line from where one used to be. And where are her trophies? No trophies to cover my collarbone or hold close in my arms, pressed tight against my chest. No tiny gold and silver barrettes and bows or baby blue onesies, the color of American dream, captured in wild size or framed in a 5x7 to light up your eyes and adjust my score. I stand here alone in front of you, without the spoils of your unconquerable fairy tales and time-stamped glory past due, undelivered by the composure of my manner and the contents of my womb. The answer is no. I am not married, and there are no children, and you feel sorry. And once again, I feel like I failed at something. Your pity begins with a question and always ends with projection, so much so that I just want to run when I see you coming. And I hate that I want to run, that I'm not stronger than the uneasiness that grips the back of my eyelids and chokeholds the lining of my stomach after 5 minutes with you. I'd rather race through those doors than be your project or your leper of a woman made from an avalanche of fictitious impurities that you think all men must be running from when I'm not even falling. I don't want to endure any more of your prayers for me and my unladylike resting face, told that I should smile just a little bit more and maybe that's why.
Honestly,
maybe my accomplishments and success are the reason for this unfortunate situation that intimidates the boys. Maybe I'm not winning because I'm just too busy living. I do not desire another diagnosis turned prayer, another downturned smile after a moment. Oh, baby, he's coming. Presumptuous, invasive encounter with you when you have absolutely no idea. No idea how vulnerable I am. No idea of the rehearsed responses I create just to avoid anxiety and make this talk as painless as possible, though it will never be enjoyable for me and you will never know how we've lost each other as soon as you cross that line, and you'll never know how much I blame you. All because it's easier. Easier to swallow than the reality that my reactions to you are really just a symptom right before my conversation with you, there was a conversation with a doctor who expressed her concern over my age and my ovaries. While I wait on God, she inquired, Melody, do you have a plan? You couldn't have known the emptiness I felt in the pit of my stomach as my shaking voice replied, no, I don't have one. And the silence that creeps between us as the words high risk collided with my watery eyes. And I wish that in that moment I heard God screaming his love, raising his hand to proclaim Jeremiah 29:11 over my life. I wish that I heard his all-powerful voice in my ear, but instead I heard my own cracking with doubt as I folded under pressure like origami in the hands of a toddler still feeding on milk. No, it is a choice, moment by moment, to believe the promises of God, and sometimes I fail. Sometimes I choose to wear the fear that hangs in the back of the closet of my mind, way behind my starched, crisp, God's enough-tailored suit and the It Is Well high heels that I only put on for you, when I'd rather just be real and admit that this gets hard. And sometimes I need you. I need you to remind me that our God is sovereign and that he grants unshakable peace, that his immeasurable love is better than life, better than things that were never designed to bring eternal joy, that he comforts and sustains us on our weakest day when our faith is paper mache and we can't see past our own pain or Instagram or the voices in our own heads, that his promises remain true no matter the circumstance. And what we need isn't more stuff to fill voids, but more intimacy with our Father and a posture to delight and enjoy him, because he is just that good. Remind me that unbelief is the root of all sin, and all worry and fear flow from lack of faith in his word, because either he is God or something else is. And we both know better. The absence of grace here between us is proof that we've both failed. So next time, let's just decide to be more thoughtful and focus our conversation through the lens of the one who never, ever fails at all.